you doing here?
Ariana, what are you doing here?
You're gonna make me late. What? No, it's a work day. I can't cover that. No, not that kind of work. I guess I could take you with me. Okay, but first I need to make coffee.
According to the US Census Bureau, the average commute time comes out to be about 27 minutes one way. However, mine is only 10 minutes.
Okay, now we're ready. I actually wish it was longer. And you might like my commute as much as I do, but I guess I'll have to show you. Alright, once I enter the building, I am greeted by our lovely fiddle leaf fig trees, Bark and Fiduciary, and they just bring me so much joy because they are thriving.
And right across from them, we have this dope sculpture. I pass this piece every single day, and I can't find too much information on it, no artist or title, but looking at this piece in different daylights and different time points every time I come into the lab grounds me and sets my mind right for the day.
On the side walls, there are miniature versions of these pieces that represent perhaps the planning of them. But it makes you appreciate that things that look so effortless have a lot of time and effort that go into them.
Anyways, this is me. Gotta get started on work, but I'll catch you in a bit.
3 hours later.
So I usually have my midday break here with some tea, and I totally remembered that there's an installation across the street that lights up at night, right there. And I've never been, so it'll be cool to go check it out together.
Many hours later.
So normally I don't work this late, but I decided to do some extra reading while we wait for golden hour, which according to Lumi is at 7:53, and it is now 7:41. So we better go. I think it'll look really cool during golden hour, and it takes about 8 minutes to get over there, so we should be on time. But it did rain, so it might be overcast and it might not be pretty, but who knows? Coming out here, it seems it's still overcast, so we'll see how that looks like in 8 minutes. So there's like more artwork here. It looks great in the sunset as well. Kind of looks like an X chromosome or two people kissing. I don't know. I love that it's metallic. It's almost blended into the sky. Anyways, we're on a time crunch. While we're making the trek up here, I'm reminded that a commute is such a universal human experience. And it's so crazy that we do this day in, day out. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I probably look so dumb jumping around in that thing. Hopefully nobody's here. But let's sit here and have a little chat. Let's capitalize on this cool hour, shall we? And we arrived just in time too. Wow, can we just take this all in? I mean, a beautiful installation and a beautiful sunset. What else could you possibly ask for? So this art piece is called Force of Light and is made from steel, acrylic, and LED lighting. It's a collaboration between Tom Orb and Francis Bagley. This piece took 2 years to plan and a month to install, and I'm so glad they did it because it is literally so beautiful. My initial thoughts of it were very playful. You just want to jump around and go through it and take pictures. And I think that's the point of the piece, to get people to interact with it. And I think it represents diversity, inclusion, and fun. We can't forget to enjoy the little things, which wraps it nicely with the concept of this video of how commute is something that's so universal, like having that routine to get you into that work mindset. But I think most of us have that on autopilot. Like that single day that you do something different is so memorable. Humans seek comfort, but to a certain extent, because after a while our brain desires stimulation and a certain variety. So I think there's a perfect balance of doing things on a regular basis and establishing a routine, because that's very healthy, but not growing content and always seeking out sparks of inspiration or joy within our day that can make it memorable. But I think if we truly step back and reset things and how we do things, we may find something that brings us a little bit of excitement in our day. I do want to put a disclaimer out there that I don't have all the answers, and everyone's commute is very different. If you hate your commute, then that's totally understandable, because the system that we're in does not make it easy. If you have an interesting commute story, definitely leave it below. We would love to hear, me and everyone else, I think. It's slowly getting darker, and I should probably wrap this up because I'm just rambling at this point. But if you've watched this far, I just want to say thank you. You're the real MVP. And at the very least, it starts the conversation of the commute and what everybody's day looks like. I truly believe that life is a movie, and there will never be a sequel. Thank you, Nicki Minaj. And we should view it as such. We should share it and showcase the human tapestry of experiences to each other, whether we hate it or we love it. So with that, I'll sign off. See you guys soon.